guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Jacoby. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jacoby and I post volleyball content on this channel. I'm a college volleyball player, so if you like stuff like that, you want to learn more, subscribe and keep watching this video. So today we're going to talk about how to make a volleyball team with no experience. So I know a lot of people in my comments or people who follow me have a lot of nerves around tryouts, but I'm here to ease your mind. Like, tryouts are not as scary as they are made out to be. It's really just an evaluation, but if you're prepared, you'll feel so much better. So first we're going to start about what to do before tryouts. So first I would say is to get in shape. Now I don't mean like you have to be like a CrossFitter or like you have to be able to run a marathon. Just start like moving around, start getting active, because obviously volleyball is a sport that requires you to be, you know, active because it's a sport that moves around side to side like agility. So I would just try to get in shape, try to get your body moving. So first I would suggest like running. That's a really good thing. Now, I say running, but I don't mean like distance. And by distance, I feel like distance running is like 3+ miles. I could also be very wrong, but in my opinion, 1 to 2 miles is good for a volleyball player, because honestly, like, when are we gonna run distance in volleyball? So being able to like run a mile or 2 miles is good. Like, start there. Or just go on a jog or do sprints. Those are really good. All good things. Next, I would say is to stretch. I always promote stretching. Always. Like, first of all, it's good for your flexibility. It's good for your health. It's also a form of exercise. So stretching is really good. Like foam rolling or massage gun or just basic like dynamic stretching or static stretching. Just stretch, please, because I don't want you to pull a muscle ever. It hurts. I promise. Take my word for it. And also last thing, like I also show this in my workout videos, but it is obviously just like strength training. So on top of my running like agility stuff, I do like plyometrics, which is like jumping. So like jumping up on a box or just jumping in general, like wall touches or whatever. And then the other side of that is actually using weights. And in some of my videos, I just use little dumbbells because I'm not always having access to the gym. But a perk of being a student athlete is that we always have access to a gym with free weights and barbells and stuff like that. But if you are at home, it's like, and you just don't have access to a gym, like honestly, I would invest in a pair of dumbbells because that will change your body, I promise. And like maybe like a band, and I will try to link some on my Amazon page, like some some dumbbells and like a band that you can do like booty exercises with. Yeah, but weight training is really important because you want to be strong. And weight training, that doesn't just mean that you're just going to work out your legs, because I know a lot of volleyball players want to work out their legs because that's usually their strongest body group or body muscle group, because, you know, if you're good at jumping, your legs are probably pretty strong already. But you need to work out your lower legs, your arms, your shoulders, everything, and really your shoulders, because if you're a hitter or even if you just serve, which is pretty much everybody, your shoulder is gonna hurt, so you need to get strong. All right, next thing you can do is just learn the lingo. So meaning you want to know what a 5-1 is, or you want to know what the setter is, the middle hitter or libero, like setter, like you want to know the volleyball vocabulary. So how you can learn that? Google. Literally just go and type like volleyball vocabulary, or you can pick it up if you're watching a volleyball game, or if you're watching my channel or whatever, that you can just pick up on volleyball words. Next, I would say you need to learn like the basics. So like how volleyball works, like the basic rules of how like you serve, or like, you know, just learn the basics. So meaning like, where does the setter usually play? Like, what's their position? They usually play right back or right front. You know, you need to learn the positions, like just the basic volleyball like rules, and then like the basic like kind of rotations you want to kind of have a feeling of before you go into tryouts. Next, this is pretty important, I would say, is to start learning how to serve, because that's like pretty much the skill that coaches always look for that you have down, because having a serve, like an overhand serve, indicates that you're like a pretty like a good player already, or you've put in some form of time to learn how to overhand serve. So honestly, like, I don't want to like discourage some of you, but like it is kind of an expectation to have your overhand serve coming into tryouts. But that's not saying that you can't learn. But at some levels, like say if your high school or your middle school is really competitive, like you probably need to have your overhand serve when you come in. But if your middle school or high school is not competitive, or you just think it's like lower stakes, or you think that you'll be fine without your overhand serve, then go for it. Like, I don't know your situation. I'm just throwing out a generalization. Next, I would just say spend some time around volleyball. So like if you can go to a volleyball game, if you can just be on the volleyball court and kind of like get a feel of like the dimensions, how small the court is, how high the net is, how wide the court is, whatever. Watch a volleyball game. I always say that. Go on YouTube, because I know you have YouTube because you're watching this video right now, and search up a little video that you can watch and watch some volleyball. Absorb it. I promise you, I swear to you, that is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Next, I would say is just sign up for a local volleyball camp if you can. Once again, emphasis on if you can. It's just kind of like a added bonus if you could go to a volleyball camp before tryouts, because a volleyball camp literally would prepare you for anything that's at tryouts, because tryouts is like a volleyball camp. So now we're gonna move on to the tips for the day of the tryout. Now you're probably like, I'm so nervous. You're like freaking out. First of all, calm down, because tryouts, I promise, are not a big deal. It's only a big deal if you make it a big deal. So first, you want to show up early. That just eases your nerves, so you're not stressed about being late. That's just one thing added on to the stress that you already have about the tryouts, so you don't want to add on to it. So that's one thing you can easily control, is just being early. Next, you want to show up like dressed like a volleyball player. So like meaning that you want to have like knee pads. You want to have like, some kind of like tennis shoe, athletic shoe on. You want to have either spandex or athletic shorts on, and in like an athletic top. You don't want to show up in like church clothes, Next is, I would say, is just to bring a really good attitude. And I mean, like, you don't want to show up like super Debbie Downer, like, oh my God, like, I'm so nervous, I don't know what to do, like, I'm so scared. No. You want to show up like open-minded, like super confident, even if you have to fake it, okay? You can fake confidence that can turn into real confidence. Just saying. Next, I would say is to be vocal, and I'm pretty sure I've said this a lot, but it's like you gotta be loud at volleyball tryouts, and I know some of y'all like maybe might be nervous about that, but being loud is literally a part of volleyball. Like, you literally need to communicate, so that's why coaches are like, be loud, talk. It's literally a part of the game, so you might as well get comfortable with it now. Next, I would say is to go up to the coach either before or after and just be like, thank you, and ask like what you can do for them or whatever, ask for more information, just be on top of your grind. But that's it for today's video, you guys. I really hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any more questions. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at jacoby.sims. I love you all, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.